You are hereby advised that the tips, tactics, stunts, and tricks displayed on our videos are performed by professionals in controlled environments, such as closed ranges. Do not attempt to duplicate, recreate, or perform any of these at home, as personal injury or property damage may result. The producer of this video is not responsible for any such injury or damage.
A couple more questions that always come up about carabiners. Okay, we talked a lot about aluminum carabiners, aluminum climb spec, aluminum rescue spec carabiners. We rate those around, again, 5,000 pounds. Some of them are 21 kilonewtons, some of them will go up to 29. In general, we consider those 5,000 pound strength carabiners. There's another type of carabiner out there that is used in rescue systems. A lot of fire guys use it and stuff. They're steel-based carabiners, very strong. Steel-based carabiners, we usually rate them around 10,000 pounds, about double the strength of aluminum. Now, the difference to us is weight. Okay, with search and rescue, we do a lot of stuff in the backcountry. We have to hike for many miles to get to whatever we're doing, whatever we're looking for. So we want to really conserve weight. You know, it would be great if we could all run steel carabiners, but the weight difference in carrying that steel carabiner versus an aluminum doesn't generally make sense for us. We'll take a steel carabiner or two, maybe we'll throw it in our system to connect our org plate to, or as a stronger attachment point based on what we're doing that day. But for the most part, we like the aluminum carabiners because they're lighter. So final last thing to talk about carabiners. We talked about it a little bit as we were going over the strengths, checking the spine for how strong they are, checking the gates and this and that. So carabiners, when you use a carabiner, okay, especially in a rescue system, again, looking at the spine here, this particular carabiner only wants to be loaded left to right, you know, along the major axis. Okay, there's a situation with carabiners called triaxial loading. Okay, this particular carabiner, any of these climb spec carabiners, any carabiner in general, wants to be loaded this way, along its axis. Okay, what they don't want, and what you got to be mindful for, is a triaxial loading carabiner, triaxially loading the carabiner, which basically means instead of pulling in two directions, this way and this way, we're now introducing a third direction of pull. So what will happen a lot of times is when you have these pear-shaped or these D-shaped carabiners, you'll have, you know, rope, whatever you're using, clipped in there. You'll see a rope, a piece of webbing clipped in there, and then you'll see a third piece connected there. What that does, that's significant, for all intents and purposes, that ruins your carabiner, because it's going to load it in such a way that it's not designed to handle, and that carabiner is going to blow very, very low weight. So your 29 kilonewtons or your 5,000 pounds, that's going to blow more. All bets are off, basically. Don't do it. Be mindful of it. Make sure that these things are only loaded along the spine. So continuing on with the triaxial load carabiners, there are carabiners out there that are made to be triaxially loaded. They look like this. What's this look like? Triangle. Guess which ways you load it? Here, here, here. These are designed specifically to be triaxially loaded. They will be in systems in what looks like a triaxial load situation. However, these are built to handle that. And if we want to get crazy, we can look here on the spine and we can read the different specs and see that this carabiner this one particular one is 45 kilonewtons, and this is very strong. This is a steel carabiner. It's very strong, a little bit heavy, but it would allow us to triaxially load this carabiner for whatever the situation may arise.
Xurt is a worldwide membership-based organization that uses zombie as a metaphor for any natural or man-made disaster that could occur in our lifetime. Your zombie could be hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, a deadly force encounter, or civil unrest. Xurt is about being prepared, trained, and most importantly, armed with the proper mindset to see you and your family through to safety. Xurt is not just an organization. It's a lifestyle. XurtNation.com